on all my videos. I start before I get the camera rolling, but anyhow, this is the area right here where we're going to build our chicken coop, duck penthouse, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go off of a plan that I found online, or that my wife actually found online. It's a 10 by 12 structure, but what I'm going to do, what I've already started doing is, we have voles, moles, armadillos, opossums, foxes, coyotes, you name it. We have the gamut of predators out here. Bobcats, we've already caught 2 bobcats on video cameras out here on our trail cameras, and we've caught a cougar out here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm digging down 18 inches and I'm going to stack cinder blocks 2 high the entire perimeter to block anything from digging in. I haven't decided yet how I want to do it, whether I want to dig out 24 inches and down any amount from there to put some chicken wire down as well, because this ground is a pain in the butt to dig in. We have filled half of that second planter full of the rocks I've pulled out of here, and this is the area I've pulled out. So this is the 18 inches now. I did this yesterday and along there. I've got to finish it all off, and I'm going to have them deliver my cinder blocks. It's around 35 blocks. I'm going to do the same thing for our greenhouse. I just want something. This serves as 2 purposes. One is to keep predators out, which will do the same thing over there. We won't have anything digging in trying to eat our food when we put our greenhouse up and start building that up. The second thing is, I can't find any 2x4s that are pressure treated that say that they should be on the ground level. So this is going to give me something that I can put my pressure treated 2x4s on for my base of my building. And it's not going to rot because it's sitting on the ground where the ground gets wet. I'm going to use concrete and fill in the cinder blocks with concrete and have bolts where I can bolt it all down onto the cinder blocks, and it'll be a sturdy building. So I'm getting that done. I'm just going to do as much as I can each day, continuing to dig and dig and dig. The chicken house is the most important priority right now because we've already got our ducks. They're a week old come Wednesday.
They're a week old today.
They're a week old today. They're a week here Wednesday. So yeah, they're a week old today. We've got about 5 weeks left before they've got to come out, no matter what we do. And we've got 14 chicks coming at the end of this month. So in a couple of weeks we're going to have 14 more birds. None of them are meat birds. I'm not ready for that because I'm the designated processor of the birds at that point. These are just our laying hens that we're going to get. So the only other thing I'm doing today, which I got the chainsaw out for, is this area here. I think I did this video, I think I did a video on this before talking about the plans, and I've got the plans all drawn out as well. Our chicken house, our greenhouse is going to be back here. And I'm doing a 4-foot area between the beginning of these 2 raised garden beds. So we're going to have 2 garden beds here. We're going to have 2 more 4x8 gardens here, and on the very ends we're going to have 2 4x4 raised garden beds, and hopefully you can hear me. We're going to use different type of fencing. We're going to just use regular wire fencing. It's like it looks like rope, but it's electrified. I bought a 35-mile solar panel charger that will charge the fence, and I'm hoping that I can dig a trench to my chicken coop area and have this charger charge the chicken coop fence that we're getting. That way we don't have to buy 2 chargers just yet, because they're not cheap. But like I said, we're gonna have 4 4x8 raised beds, and then 2 4x4 beds for watermelon, watermelon and pumpkin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And pumpkin that we want to put in there, and then these beds will be whatever my wife has decided to do. I think there's going to be strawberries, tomatoes. On the side of our greenhouse, which again will be a 10 by 12 greenhouse, that one is going to face, the chicken coop is going to be, the door will be facing east. Our brooder, our boxes for our eggs, our egg boxes, which, you know, pardon me, I don't know all the lingo yet. My wife does. So the egg boxes.
Nesting boxes?
The nesting boxes, sure, yeah, because I'm not a nester. I'm a whatever. They're going to be on the back side over here where it's closer to us. We're going to leave the ground the way it is, and we're going to use straw on the ground at some point, straw or hay, I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
We're going to try to figure that out. If anybody has done chickens before, anybody in here, you can give me some pointers on what to actually put down. That's great. Fine, let me know. I'm thinking of either straw or hay just for bedding for them. And I'm going to let them eat up the grass. We're going to use maybe 200 feet of chicken fencing to give them an area to roam. And we'll probably go ahead and either I'm going to build or we're going to buy a portable chickshaw so that we can change where they feed at just whenever. I'm not sure how yet I'm going to deal with the overhead predator.
There's one right over there.
But we have a goose, and hopefully the goose will be the alarmer and the protector. So on here, on this area here, this area is just the small area that I started on, and we're expanding on that. So like I said, 4 4x8 raised beds. They're about 20 inches high, and we're really not going all the way up on it. This has settled some, so we'll probably mix that back up, and we'll get that one. But we're going to do 4 of them 4x8, 2 4x4. We're going to have 4 feet in between them and the fencing. And on the east side, when we come back to the greenhouse, we'll go in here. And we're going to have it fenced all the way around with the braided kind of wire fencing, like a rope fence that I think Justin Rhodes has used it on his channel. He's also got some regular wire stuff, and I believe Art from Art and Bree's channel, they use it as well. But I'm just going to use 3 rungs. I'm going to use my first one down below. I'm going to have T-posts all the way around. I'm going to have 6-inch, about hip high, and then about chest high, because I've got 6-foot poles I can put in. So I'm going to do 3 levels that should hopefully keep the deer out because it's electrified. In the 6-inch area, we'll keep all the crawling critters out, you know, your possums, raccoons, things like that. So I can hopefully keep them from eating all we have in our garden. And our greenhouse door, the entrance to the greenhouse, will be on the back side. I'll share the link on this video of the plans I'm using. I got it online. Or actually, my wife found it online. I think I said that. It's going to be the same building as, you know, both of them are going to be the same. So I'm just going to duplicate.
Architecturally.
It's I think I called it a gable style, where it's going to be about an 8-foot ceiling. But the chicken coop is going to be my priority. I'm getting ready to cut this tree down because it's kind of in our way.
Well, it's dead. And it's diseased.
It's in our way. It's dead.
And it's sucking the energy out of the walnut tree next to it.
Exactly. So, and it's in my fencing way. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get the chainsaw, cut that down, and I'll start digging my trench again. I'm not gonna bore everybody with the details of cutting the tree down and digging the trench. That'll be such a long video. Everybody knows how to cut a tree down pretty much, or I'm pretty sure you know how to cut a tree down. I'm just gonna cut it. It's not that big of a tree, so it's not that big of an issue. And I'm sure everybody knows how to dig a trench, so I'll get some footage of it just so you can see me killing myself on digging a trench through rock. And this is, you know, I've got a couple days on the weekend and a couple hours on the weekdays because I'm still working an 8-hour job. So, and my wife can't really do any of this stuff. I wouldn't have her, you know, running the chainsaw and stuff like that just yet. All right. go ahead. The first day, I got about, I don't know, maybe that far. And last night working, I got that far. It's roughly 16 inches down. That's what I'm really needing. So, and I started that trench the other day as well. Hopefully going to be done with this in the next few days before Friday, because we're getting a lot of rain on Friday. And I want to get the concrete cinder blocks in. This is what's taking me the longest. Everywhere I'm digging through rock. This is all what I pulled out yesterday. And I had a bucket full that I got rid of as well. So, digging in Arkansas, not so much fun. And I see all these other people, they're digging on their properties all over the country, and it's like they put their shovel down and it goes right in. Not a problem. And me, I'm sitting here chipping through rock, wishing that my back didn't hurt so bad. So anyhow, that's it for today for the video. Let me go ahead and get this put together and upload. Hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you on the next